Hi guys, thank you for joining us for our Essential 101's class, and we're going to talk specifically about Young Living oils and products. My name is Linnea, for those of you on the video, because obviously everybody here knows me. I have been using Young Living products for about almost 3 years now. And actually I started them for the child that's sitting next to me. I don't know if you can see her in the video.
You can.
You can?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Alright. So this is Allers, and I actually got into Young Living because of Allie. So Allie has chronic hives, which she's cringing that I tell this story all the time. But Allie has chronic hives, and that means that her skin breaks out, and there's many chemicals that can contribute to that, things of that
You can
nature.
see part of Allie.
You can see part of Allie. Allie's trying to sneak off of the screen as much as possible. But when Allie started, there she goes. When Allie started puberty, she was using over-the-counter.
Allie started puberty, thanks
to
tell everyone.
She's 13. Everybody knows.
No.
Hush. This is what 13-year-olds are like. You never have a dull moment.
Right.
So when Allie started puberty and her face started breaking out, what I noticed is anything that she used over the counter, including some of the most common for sensitive skin, she would break out in hives. And that just is counterproductive to everything.
Right.
And so I started trying to do research to figure out what to use that wouldn't. And I stumbled across, actually, my friend Andrea has a blog called Mitten Mindset, and she does the Young Living too. That's who I signed up under. And she has a recipe for face wash, like a foaming face wash that you can do yourself. And that's so that's where I started for Allie, because that was meeting our needs. Actually, I use it a lot now instead. She likes it, and you can customize it, because the first recipe used peppermint, lavender. What else was in it, Allie? Was it peppermint, lavender, and tea tree?
Probably.
I think that's what it was. And she doesn't like the tea tree or lavender, so we were playing with different combinations after that. But it worked. She didn't break out to it. She didn't have an adverse reaction. And I had always been one to kind of start eliminating chemicals in our home, because when they were a baby, I heard a podcast about candles and air fresheners and the chemicals that are in there that are labeled as fragrance. You don't know what they are, and so I freaked out. And the lead in candles, which
There's lead in candles.
in the wick
Oh.
of candles, and then the fragrances you don't know what those are.
Right, because
They're just chemical
Generic,
components.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're a lot of them are actually, when you can do the research, of course, they're trade secrets, so you don't know. But when you can research it down, a lot of them are like byproducts of the petroleum industry.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, I didn't want that around my babies or us. And I remember looking at the ceiling, because I used to burn candles like crazy, and seeing the black soot on the ceiling and thinking, if that's in the ceiling,
What's in our lungs?
what's in my lungs? Exactly. And I didn't want that around the girls. So pretty soon after they were born, people still buy me scented candles, and I don't say anything. I just put them downstairs and thank you.
Gift them.
Yeah, regift them. But, hi Allie.
Nothing.
But at that point on, I stopped burning candles in my home unless it was for religious observance, and those are a little different. They don't have like scents and stuff. But yeah, you have to watch even handmade candles that you make yourself. If you don't pay attention to what's in the wick, it can have lead.
Okay.
And so then you're burning that into, which is why I stopped, because I was like, that's just too much for me to try and figure out what wicks have lead and what don't.
Right.
I think we're a little better off now than we were back then, because people change. And so that started me on my road to, I always used green cleaners, which drove my husband insane. Anybody who knows my husband knows he's a little OCD on the cleaning spectrum. But he was using them because he's an engineer, so he has to research it himself. And the green cleaners he didn't fight me on, because he started doing research and realized, oh wait, I don't want this around myself or my kids. And so he never fought me on the green cleaners as much as he fights me on everything else, which was really funny, knowing him. And so we've always, since they were little, but he didn't like them. They didn't work as effectively. I cannot get him to stop using Lysol in the toilet bowl still. If I clean the toilet, I don't use it. I use the thieves cleaner
Right.
with vinegar and baking soda, and perfect. It's like his last holdout, and I know a lot of people that is kind of like their last holdout is that And if that's all he uses, I'm not gonna fight him on it.
Yeah, because it's not too bad.
It's not too bad. It's one thing out of, everything else. So that's where we kind of got started. That's what brought me into the Young Living. And as I started using the oils and the products, I was like, dang, these work. Wow, this is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Now, I'm a DIYer. I will DIY everything. Just because I find it relaxing. Not everybody is that way. And that's kind of one of the things I like about Young Living. I can DIY my heart out, or I can buy a product. They have foaming hand soap. They have face washes. They have all of that, which some of it we do use because it's just easier to buy the shampoo. I cannot DIY a shampoo yet that I liked, or a conditioner. I mean, I can do a leave-in conditioner, but not a... Hair products are still iffy, and my hair is so icky that, like, it gets limp easy that I don't mess with it. So that's where we got started. We're going to talk about the essential oils and the... Hey, girls, this one doesn't... I didn't do the disclaimer on this one, right? This video. So I'll do it again just in case. That I'm not a medical professional and I don't give out medical advice as we're starting down. So there are 3 ways you can use essential oils. You can diffuse them or using it aromatically. Using a diffuser like the one we have right there. That's the Dewdrop. I got that when I signed up in my starter kit, and this was in Lizzie's room. She will still use it to do cool air mist without the scents a lot. So this is a diffuser bracelet or necklace is another.
Especially during the winter.
Yes, Lizzie really uses it during the winter. She likes it. She'll throw thieves in the winter too.
Fall to winter, winter
Yep.
to spring, that's when I get a lot of bloody noses.
Yeah, so when she gets bloody noses, she'll use it. So you diffuse aromatic, so using oils aromatically. A diffuser bracelets, necklaces, that's one way. Another way is topically, so I have a roller in my back pocket. You just roll it on. You can put it with carrier oil and lotions that way. And the third way, and I say when you do this to be very, very careful and do your research. I don't do this with any other oil myself personally in Young Living, but it's to take them internally. Yeah, I do. I take them internally all the time. Put it in my Ninja Red. I'll put it with coffee.
Ninja Red you got in there?
No, this isn't all Ninja Red. This is about this much Ninja Red, and then there's coconut water, and then sparkling water on top.
Okay.
And I drink this every day, which is huge. It's about 2 ounces is about to there. Put it in, you can put it in food. A lot of times, especially when I put it in tea, I'll do a little bit of honey and the oils. I'll mix it up and then pour the hot water and put tea in there. That is just, you need, when you're doing oils in water, you need some type of emulsifier. So honey works in that way. You can use salt too, but I don't drink the salt.
Right.
So those are the ways that you can use the oils. To take them internally, you can put it in drinks and waters. You can also get the veggie capsules and put it in there and then swallow them like pills. I know a lot of people that prefer to do it that way. When you do oils use either glass or steel. Do not use plastic or paper cups even. Do not use styrofoam. I did that once. It eats the styrofoam. Don't do that. So those are the way to use them. Citrus oils especially need to be in a metal container or steel because it will eat through plastic. Citrus oils are different than the other oils because they're not steam diffused. Like the lavender and stress away and frankincense, all of those are steam diffused, steam distilled. Citrus is cold pressed from the rind of the fruit, and so chemically it didn't change components. It can make your skin photosensitive, and they will eat through certain types of plastic. So you have to be careful there. And a lot of times what you put in water is lemon and orange, and it's that citrus. So we always say to be very careful with that. Never put the oils in your eyes or ears. I'll put them around my ears, but not in. Dilute them. If it gets in your eye, you use a carrier oil. So that'd be olive oil, coconut oil, jojoba.
Water in it usually takes care of it.
Water oil floats though, so the carrier oil will pull it out faster, and
Okay.
it'll dilute it so that it doesn't burn.
Okay.
Especially if you get like peppermint in your eye.
Oh,
which
I got, yeah.
Yeah, I've done that.
You forget you stuck it on
Stuck
your
your
finger
finger
and
and
go like
touch
this,
your eye.
and it's like,
Oh yeah, oops. Let me take care of that. Did you do that?
One of our friends did that
Mm-hmm.
at camp. Yeah, at camp. And we were like, make sure to like wash your hands before you touch your eyes again. And she she didn't, and then she's like, I'm never using that again. We're like, did you wash your hands? She's like, oh.
Oops. Yeah, that'll happen. It happens to most of us. And
But it
if
doesn't
it's
last.
no,
last
no,
very
it'll
long.
come
It
out.
lasts for like 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah. If you're using an oil that's considered hot, peppermint is actually considered a hot oil. You want to dilute it and test it the first time you go to use it because everybody's skin is different. I can put peppermint straight on my skin. Not everybody can, but that's over. I use it so much. Peppermint is a favorite in our house. It has so many uses. It's almost as many uses as lavender. And they don't like lavender, so peppermint gets used a lot in our house.
Allie used like spearmint and wintergreen more.
Allie uses spearmint and wintergreen more. Yes, that's true. So what I'm going to do is go over the oils that are in the starter kit. There's a reason they put these 11 plus bonus oil, so 12 oils together, because they can be used for many, many things and they're a good start. And right now, the starter kits are on sale. They're 10% off right now. They're doing a flash sale. They extended it through the 18th of September because of the hurricane, and people in that area couldn't take advantage of it, and so they've extended it for everybody, which is kind of nice. And I think that way everybody gets an opportunity if they want to purchase it.
Yeah, it includes the
Diffuser.
The diffuser with it.
Mm-hmm. So that's kind of cool. So since I talked about lavender, we'll start with that. And you can. It's kind of weak, so I'm gonna put some more lavender on. This, if anybody saw my pet oils class that was earlier this week, this is what I put on Scrappy. This is lavender. It's considered the Swiss Army knife of oils. You can use it for all kinds of things. It is good for relaxation, to unwind. It great on like dryer balls for a fresh scent. My kids don't like it. Lavender is one you either love it or you're like, not so much. I'm okay with it. It's used in so many things. Burns, you can put it on a burn, and that helps to kind of soothe the pain-ish. Well, to soothe it and help promote healing. Let's see what else. It says it takes 27 square feet of lavender plants to make one bottle this size, the 15 ml.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. In fact, right now there's a silver retreat going on. I think they're in Utah, on one of the farms, and they were at the lavender farms yesterday, and they took them through the whole thing next year.
So pretty when you see the
I
pictures
know.
of it.
I want to next
I have
year. I'm
lavender
hoping
all
to
over my yard.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Lavender is
garden
a lot of people really like lavender. I know my sister used it with, she has a rescue dog, and she diffused it. I think she still diffuses it at night, but when he first came, he had been abused in a shelter, and he was so, worked up. Diffusing it at night, spraying his bed with like a lavender spray that she had, that helped kind of him ease. And she said it was like night and day. Like she sprayed his bed, he went to bed, they diffused it at night, and he was always hesitant to come downstairs and be near anybody. He came running down the stairs playing with her other dog. They went out and played. He came back in, he was happy. So lavender really, she was like, I couldn't believe how well it worked. I was like, yeah, I know.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
That's the thing with the oils. Some oils work for some people.
Other
oils
ones work
don't.
for other people.
Yep.
So the next one I'm going to talk about is lemon. Now this is a citrus one. This one still smells like lemon.
Yes.
Yeah, and it comes as a vitality
yummy.
version in the kit, which means that you can internalize it. The white labels,
Our FDA approved.
yeah, they're FDA. This one's the lavender, but this white label is FDA. If it has a white label, that you can internalize it.
compared to the
It's okay. Yeah, this is frankincense you can internalize, but yeah,
you know
correct.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm trying to give you a
yeah, one
comparison
that
for
comparison. So so the lavender, if it has a white label like that, you can internalize it. Lemon is great to support your immune system and also to support digestion.
Yes.
I know a lot of people that will put lemon in their water, drink it every day,
I do.
and it helps, and it's very lovely. I put it with thieves and honey when I make tea when I'm not starting to feel under the weather. Peppermint is the next one. Let's see, we'll smell this one.
It smells.
Yep, that one smells. I love peppermint. It comes as a Vitality version also in the starter kit. And how many? It says it takes 1 pound of raw peppermint, so the plant, to make a 15 ml bottle. Allie. It also is great for digestive support. Helps promote healthy bowel functions. Enhances. It supports your digestive system, basically, is the big thing. Also, Lizzie used it when she was doing book bowl, and they were a little freaked out. The kids were all smelling a. No, actually, she had
There's some on my lip.
Did you keep peppermint in your lip? It's really good in brownies. Like for a big pan of brownies, I put 1 drop of the Vitality in there, and that's all you need. And it's really good peppermint brownies.
That's one thing. I've tried to start cooking with that stuff.
You have to use sparingly.
I know. I
Yes.
put 1 drop of basil or something.
Yeah.
I called for basil and I was like,
Okay. Sometimes taking a toothpick and dipping it in so that you don't even have a full drop, and then swirling it in if it's a
that
small amount.
probably works better.
Yeah, that's what I found, especially with the savory, like herby ones. It works better that way. Peppermint is huge in our house. It helps with, you know, like if you're stressed, to kind of relax, break, keep you focused.
It helps with migraines.
It can help for head tension. Yeah, and you put it this way. A lot of times I'll use Deep Relief, which has peppermint in it, and I put it back here. It's a roller. And I put it back. One time I put it a little too
You
close
put it too
to
close
my
and
eyes.
make your eyes burn.
It does. I have done that. Like I said, I have done it. So then we'll talk about Thieves. This is one of the blends. This one, oh yep, that's still Thievesy. Somebody soaked the ball. You can see the cotton ball is like brownish. So that has cinnamon bark, clove, rosemary, lemon, and eucalyptus. And it's called Thieves because supposedly those herbs were used by the grave robbers during Black Plague. And they would never get sick. And when they got caught, part of their plea deal was they had to fess up how they could go into these homes when people were dying or just died. I got peppermint on my lip too, the top of it. And not get sick. And they said this is what they used. And so that's where the recipe came from. It does support your immune system, supports healthy respiratory system. Anytime I start to feel like I'm dipping below the wellness line or there's ick invading, I take it. And I roll it on. I have a roller that has it in it. I roll that sucker on. I also take you can do the spray. I use Inner Defense, which it's got Thieves and a couple other oils in a capsule that I get from Young Living. It's actually free this month if you do the 300.
I did. I got it.
Yeah, on ER with purchase. It's one of those. I think Thieves is the 250 level, or the Inner Defense is the 250.
Yeah, I got the whole.
Yeah, I went 300
Yeah, I went
also.
300 this
Yeah.
month.
I do
I
most
was
months.
close. Well, I was close enough anyways this month. It's like okay, I'll
Yeah.
just find something to put it on there.
Yeah. But Thieves is yeah.
You buy a lot for
I do shampoo, conditioner, face wash.
No, you don't buy face wash. You buy I use the
Yeah, the Tornado moisturizer.
face wash. The makeup.
The Acne, they came out with an
Oh,
Acne cream. It works really well.
Like twice if you put it
Yep.
up 2 days in a row. It's
I gotta do it again. So that's that one. Copaiba. I gotta tell you a story about this when you're gonna laugh. Well, this is yeah, that smells about right.
Yeah,
So Copaiba can help digestive support.
New one in the main.
No, it's been there for a long time. Yep. But it can be used as I call it an intensifier or maximizer. Grab that. So it can be used with other oils to enhance or strengthen their ability. I put Copaiba with the lemon, peppermint, and lavender to help with seasonal relief to give it that much strength. And I don't take any of those pills anymore. I literally just roll that on or diffuse it. Mm-hmm.
But it's not.
Not for that, it's different. But this can also promote healthy digestion. My mom. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching this, I love you, but I do tell this story a lot. So she bought a big bottle of it, and she put it straight in hot water.
And
I'd start laughing and start coughing when I think about it. Sorry, Mom. Because she wanted the digestive support. She's like, that is gross. I can't drink it. And I said, Mom, you need to put some honey with it.
Or something.
Mhm.
Put it in
Or put it in some other tea, you know, a black tea, whatever, just
Right.
some kind of tea. That way it'll not be so strong.
Good.
you okay?
Yeah, I forgot to roll on my breathe again before I started and
What is it?
talking will. But it is great to kind of support overall health, digestive health. This is really good mixed with Panaway when you overdo it exercising. Like mix it with coconut oil and rub it on. It works really well. It's awesome. Why are you shaking your head?
Well, they never helped for me.
Well,
I didn't put it on you.
Yeah, you didn't have
No, I didn't. I've never
a
put.
year ago.
No, I've never put it
That's
on
why
you.
Mom and I both said that some oils work for some people
Mhm.
and other oils work for other people for the same things.
Your body is different. Your chemical componency is different.
Nothing else.
So. I'm not talking to you about this right now. 13-year-olds that don't take any medicine or anything and complain about the pain. So, Panaway, since I talked about that one, let me show you. Where is it? It's in here because I put it back in.
Short one.
It is a little, look for the cap. It has a twisty, like, child-proof cap, which means
So
hand
does
it to the kids so that
wintergreen.
they can, it has wintergreen in it. That's why it has a child
Oh, my son's
proof cap. I actually like Panaway. Panaway kind of smells like root beer.
Oh, is that the one that smells like?
Yes, that's the one that smells like root beer.
Never know which one it is.
So it comes with that little bottle. It has wintergreen. I'm trying to think what else. Wintergreen, clove, helichrysum, and peppermint oils are in there, and applied topically for when you overdo it. Wintergreen is awesome for just overall muscle support and respiratory support, but really muscles. So nice. So Panaway is really good for that. We talked about frankincense yet?
Nope.
So frankincense, this is the one. I like frankincense, but I was very, very, very slow to use it because it is not cheap.
Mhm.
It is steam distilled from, there are only two places in the world, Yemen and Omar is where we grow it. And frankincense is used in the Catholic Church, that's the incense. And even the Catholic Church is kind of reduced because their supply became in short. Just I think there was like a bug or something, Allie,
Oh.
that was destroying the plants. We are lucky.
We
The one,
didn't get to ours.
and we're very conscious of, like, if something is becoming hard to maintain. For example, the sandalwood, Hawaiian sandalwood, it wasn't sustainable. And if it isn't sustainable, then we look for something else. Because that's kind of one of the things I like about Young Living is they're looking for sustainability. They work with yes, we control it from seed to seal. So from the time it's planted all the way through, we either have partners or we own the facility, the farms, but they make sure that things are done in a very sustainable manner. And that's huge to me.
And clean.
And clean. They try not to use chemicals if they can avoid it. I don't think they use chemicals. Actually, mostly they use other oils to treat the plants.
Right.
Because that works better
Mhm.
and more sustainable and less damage to the environment, which has always been my thing since I was tiny. So that's right up my area. But I love frankincense. It is great for overall skin appearance and health. For those things that pop up as we get older. It is great for meditation. Some people use it like for energy when they work out. I haven't tried that, because there's a vitality version. But frankincense is not cheap. I want to say the bottle this size is like, with my discount, it's like $75, $80.
Mhm.
So I was very slow to use it because I didn't want to replace it. But it is really, really good. And I really like, we have frankincense and sacred frankincense. Sacred, their chemical consistency is just slightly off. And sacred is a lot better for meditation, but both can be used. But that's even more expensive for the little bottle. So I only get that very sparingly and I use it sparingly. But the frankincense I love. Actually, I used, the first time I bought a bottle, I used my ER points that you earn points when you do your monthly orders, and I redeemed it, so I got it for free.
Mm.
That's when I started using it. And I was like, oh, I really like this. So, and it's made from the resin of the tree. So that's a really, and I love that one. I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I really do. The other one, before we go to step away, I haven't done Digest. This one smells, but this was my AHA oil. This was, and I literally carry it on me now. It is in my purse. I carry a big bottle on me. Because of all my food allergies, if I ever get gluten or, it helps me get through that. It does support, the overall digestion. And actually, the girls will use it. It has patchouli and fennel, and that's why it's kind of, what are those? It's got a very strong scent. It's got ginger, anise, fennel, peppermint, tarragon, lemongrass, patchouli, and juniper. And so the patchouli and the fennel are what you smell the most.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and so the girls have it in a roller so that it's diluted, and they'll roll it on their feet or their stomach. I actually have gotten to the point I can put it on without even diffusing it. It works so fast. In fact, I gave it to my sister. You know, our foot genes come back to bite us. We have digestive issues like crazy. And we ate out, and my sister was like, I ate it, like, oh my God. And so I gave it to her. She went in the bathroom, rolled it on, and she was like, oh my God, that works so well. Yes, I know. That's why
I gave it to you.
Yeah, that's why I gave it to you. So, and literally, this was the one that when it worked, when I got sick, I was like, oh, this is the best thing since sliced bread. So that is my favorite. We've covered most of them. We need to do Stress Away, Raven, and Citrus Fresh. So I just have 3 more. Citrus Fresh is actually, I'm glad they put it in the starter kit. It's orange, tangerine, grapefruit, mandarin, and spearmint, which Allie is a spearmint fiend. Spearmint and wintergreen. But it's great to diffuse. It's great to add to water. It freshens the air, like when you diffuse it. You could put it on your dryer balls too.
Right.
Yeah,
Really
isn't it?
pretty.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the first ones I bought outside my kit, and it's one I bought it because I heard it was good. That's why I'm so glad it's in the kit now. They love it. They put it in water. They put it in, when Lizzie was drinking my Ninja Red, she ebbs and flows when she drinks it, but she was putting this in it. This and Jade Lemon, that's the other one that's really good in Ninja. So that is phenomenal. It is also cold pressed with all the citrus. Don't put it on your skin where the sun will hit it. The other one that they just added to the kit, they swapped out, is called Raven. And I have used this.
I love Raven.
So
I use that a lot.
yeah, it's for respiratory support.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, I've been using it a lot this week. I actually whipped it up with coconut oil, and then I added, when it was really bad, I added 2 other RC and Raven Sarah to it. But it has the Raven Sarah lemon.
I put it right here.
Yep.
And put it right down here.
Yep. Wintergreen, peppermint, and eucalyptus are in here.
And I also diffuse it at night when I'm sleeping.
It's a really good idea.
When
I've
you got this
yeah.
Rona.
I diffuse it. You can rub it on the bottom of your feet. You can put it on your chest. You could do. I've had friends who will do hot water and steam. And, Yep. So Raven is really good for that. It is great for respiratory support. It is different than RC, which what used to come in the kit. You can still buy it, but it's a little different. But I actually like it better. It's not as strong. RC is like a very Vicks smelling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't say Vicks, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That it's very comparable to that smell. Not that I'm suggesting you replace, but that it has that smell.
Yeah, I use that on Heather all
Yep.
the time because it's not as strong, so she can tolerate it.
Yeah, and Matt doesn't mind he doesn't mind the Raven. So the next one is the last one in the kit is the Stress Away. It is your bonus oil. And it comes in the bottom. In fact, so this is my starter kit. And some of the oils have changed, but it comes like this. And I always show people, take this out, put it aside. That shouldn't even be in there because that one's not there. And neither should that one. You take it out and it's back here. In your kit, when people get it, it will have Down here will be 2 samples of the Thieves Cleaner and 2 samples, like 2 ounce of the Ningxia Red go in here. And then I think you still get these, some samples. But down here will be the Stress Away, and it comes with a little roller top that you can put on the bottle, so you can just roll Stress Away right on. But I always tell people that when you get the starter kit to pop it out and get your samples underneath. Some people go the whole time and they don't realize they're under there. They're like, where's my Stress Away? You can smell. Stress Away is awesome. It also comes as a roller. You can buy a pre-diluted roller from Young Living. Diffuse it. It has cedarwood, copaiba, lavender, lime, ocatea, and vanilla, and it's in coconut oil. It's the only one that has vanilla in it. It smells so good. It's like a little party going on in my head when I smell it every time, and it's very helpful in promoting relaxation. I have a friend who I swear she bathes in it every day just to get her through the day, because it's Stress Away, and I love it. It is a really good one. It's another one that we like. Oh, the dog loves Stress Away. My dog loves it. You bring it out. He likes a lot of oils, but Stress Away is one of his favorites. Stress Away and Thieves. He's a little weird, but we love it. So those are all the oils that are in the kit. Like I said, it comes with the Thieves Cleaner, which is cool because that's new. They didn't used to do that. And the Ningxia Red, which, like I said, that's what's in here. That's an antioxidant drink that you can take every day, and I drink it every day. It's really nice. Trying to think. Those are what comes in the circuit, and you can see it kind of promotes everything. Kind of promotes overall wellness and health, and that's kind of the whole purpose of what we are doing. So we're gonna stop the video, but if you guys have any questions, let me know. We hope you enjoyed it. Let Sean or I know, because both of us were hosting this class. Which one of us invited you, we will answer your questions. We can get you started. The flash kick ends on the 18th, which is Monday. I
That's
think.
3 days.
Yeah, 3 days from now. So
Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Tuesday.
It is
Then,
Tuesday.
like,
Yeah.
Yom Kippur is the 19th, and
Yep.
that's a Wednesday.
Yeah. So Tuesday. So guys, we hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.